I was both a fool and naive. I believe that when Forza 6 came out, not a single human being would be that mad about it. It would be the game that united the people. Because it's a racing game, it's a generally inoffensive type of game. Nothing too crazy for people to get mad about. And also, it's set in Japan, and we all know Japan's like the gamer mecca. It's the place to be. Everyone loves Japan. Even the worst things in Japan can make a gamer cry. And so, I thought that because of that, nothing bad would ever be able to happen as a result of this game releasing. But boy, oh boy, was I wrong. I let my guard down. And as a result, people are getting up in arms about this game being released and just such menial content in the game that you can control. It's getting a lot of people mad. So a big one here is pronouns. Everyone's mad about them. You use them in every single day. I just use one right there. I just use another one right there. And see, if I kept on doing this bit, it would be an infinite loop. But one of these stupid idiots are mad that they had they them in Forza Horizon 6. I guess that's the biggest deal and I guess this person was on the defense of whether or not to buy the game Forza for $70, but I guess 2 words in the entire game have made this person unwilling to make the purchase. I guess that's the tipping point. I really don't know how that's something that you factor into whether or not you're buying a game, but I guess 2 words and punctuation are something that can really determine whether or not you use $70. And so that's kind of like an interesting thing that has happened. Another classic thing was Asmongold. You're not going to believe it, but I'm not going to really show the entire clip, but you can tell what word he's trying to make in this license plate. And then he got mad that he couldn't do it. And then this person pointed out a good point that it said, if you ever feel stupid, just know there's a guy out there who's generally confused on why you can't use meme words in an E-rated game. And so I guess this is a rating game. I don't know why you would be allowed to put these types of words onto the license plate in the game. It's like if I put fuck on my license plate and then said, no, you can't put fuck on your license plate. And then I just look around and be like, what possibly could have happened here? Why am I not allowed to put fuck on my license plate in this E-rated game? Where has the West gone? Why have we fallen so much that I can't put fuck, pitch, shit, bitch, come on my license plate in this game about racing cars? How far have we fallen in the world? How far have we gotten? How much has DEI taken over? Another, locale chud that we have is Grums, everyone's favorite person to make fun of when it comes to gaming. A guy who's just permanently putting himself out there to be made fun of by people who actually have like a functioning brain. Getting mad at the fact that they said body type 1, 2, and 3. Instead of, I guess, man or woman. I guess that's the point of it. Where, once again, getting mad at text on a screen. Like, I really think if you're playing Forza Horizon 6, race some cars in the beautiful place of Japan, and you then get this eaten up over the fact that it's just the character customization of the game is this big of a deal. Especially when I'm assuming that in 99% of the game, you won't even see this character. So, it doesn't even really matter what buttons you press here because, you're not seeing this character that you're creating. So it is entirely irrelevant whether or not, you actually are having a character creation that makes it so you feel nice and comfortable when it comes to not having words in the game that you don't like, I guess is what we're talking about here. So it's very interesting here. Very fun that these people are getting mad. And all this does here when people get mad about games, they just introduce me to at least one new chud online that is kind of someone who just gets mad at stupid stuff entirely and just has an entire career about getting mad. Like this girl right here is getting mad at the character customization once again. This has been the big point of a racing game is the character customization, because I guess that's the most important part of the game for them. Where I guess she's just getting mad. She's like, I can't tell who's who. I can't really tell, I guess, what's a man, what's a woman here. I have no idea. And then obviously she gets to the pronouns page and the body type page and then throws another big whole lot of hoopla. Don't really want to play 2 minutes and 43 seconds of this. If you do desire to look it out, you can see the on the screen about people getting mad. And the fact that, once again, this is I guess a big issue that people have when it comes to playing a racing game is the words on the screen and what your character looks like. When, once again, it's a racing game. Stop crying about pronouns, please. And in case you're wondering, has this massive boycott of the game, has this massive move away from the woke Forza really done anything to hurt it? Fuck no. Why would it? I guess, according to this guy right here, it has acquired more than $140 million in revenue just from the early access edition, which is, I think, the one you have to pay like $20 or $30 more for playing the game a few days ahead. I think it's it's a 4-day early access. And actually, legitimately, if I just read like a little bit more and remember what it said here, it said that the $120 price point is actually the price you had to pay for the the premium edition to pay earlier or to play earlier. So these pronouns and body type things have not done anything at all to like hurt the game in Forza Horizon 6. Because once again, who would actually use this as a way to like not play the game? And it's just a bunch of people getting mad about pronouns and just the words body type instead of, I don't even know, man 1, man 2. If that's something I guess you want to spend your time getting mad at. And in my opinion, the game kind of looks cool as fuck. You know, once again, I'm going to do the classic gaming thing, place Japan. I saw you get to race a Gundam, which is kind of cool as fuck. Like, we zoom in here and you can see this intro. It's awesome. It looks fun too. Yeah, you like to have your racing games have a little bit of fun and the realism as well. And I just saw this shit and I was like, damn, you know, my broke, recently graduated college student ass might just need to fork over the coffers that has limited amounts of money just to buy this game, because this looks really fun and really cool. And this is kind of like what I actually want to see in a racing game. Like, it's fun, but also at the same time it looks good and looks like the car is like controlled normally. And another fun little kicker that I thought was just kind of funny to note here is that IGN gave it a 10 out of 10, just like they gave Mixtape a 10 out of 10. So surely no one gets mad about the rating system of IGN, right? There's definitely no discourse going on in the comments about IGN's rating system. But overall, funny that a racing game can cause this much anger about the game, especially when legitimately none of it is from a gameplay standpoint. People obviously do have their criticisms of the game from just like how the cars are controlled or customization not really changing from any of the games in any capacity. And those are like legitimate criticisms, but you love to see just a bunch of random people getting mad about a bunch of stupid and irrelevant bullshit like the words on the screen, because I guess they care about non-binary people that much to it be the determining point on whether or not they spend $70, which I guess like is a life choice you can make if you really want to do it. If you're really that motivated to be that annoying, you're fully capable of it. I guess you do have free will as a human being, and if you want to use it that way, go ahead. That's what I wanted to talk about today, so thank you for watching. Goodbye.